Hello, everyone, and welcome to Week 5! Woo! I really don't know where I was going with that. Anyway, we have another PSL match for Season 7, Week 5. Well, we have a couple of them. Right now, we're going to do Scrapyard Squids versus High Tide Surfers. I was trying to make that to a rhyme. It didn't really work that well. Anyway, as we can see here, we have two teams, I think brand new to the PSL, at least a little bit in some ways. I think actually some of the other characters are, well, how can I say this? Well, mixed together. Remember, you don't have to stay on the same teams. You just gotta actually push yourself mostly to the limits. I know that feeling way too well. And also, I forgot to change the week. Oh, I thought I got everything done. Oh well. Anyway, Scrapyard Squids actually has 18 points, while the High Tide Surfers have 2 points. I don't know why. I didn't see Hala, unfortunately. No, I didn't forget any logos. Seriously, I scour actually the thing several times. But I am being told we do have a logo for the Scrapyard Squids. I'll download that in one moment. But let's go ahead and take a look at these teams. The Scrapyard Squids have Boohead, Devster, Shin, Hololith, and Ruby Rider. I did do actually pretty much a thing for these guys last time. They had a pretty good match, and for my very first match, I'm kind of rooting here. But not everything is what it seems sometimes. But what does that mean? Well, let's take a look at the other people. The High Tide Surfers, which are Goldilocks, D-Man, Andros, Jeffy, and Eddie, as 5-on-5 team members. So this is going to be very interesting. Probably limited mouse switching. So we're going to see actually how far we can take this now. But what are the maps? Well, that is a very interesting thing because I particularly don't even like these maps. I will admit, even your streamer actually having some concerns here. Just thank goodness I'm not playing none of them. On Turf War, we're going to have Flounder Heights, 2 tall buildings, but only 1 victor. Splash Zone's Mahi Mahi Resort, 1 zone, multiple different branchings of actually heights. Why did they change it? Sturgeon Shipyard Tower Control, ride that tower all the way to actually the enemy's base. But watch out for the twists and turns, please. Actually, I think that's the only saving grace map right there. Rainmaker Scorch Gorge. I technically don't even know what to say for this one. I had mixed ratios on this one. Does anyone like brine water? This just makes it actually even more horrible for me because I don't like brine water. But in any case, we're getting ready to pretty much go along with this. As we go to the matches. I like brine water zones, that is. No, I agree. I agree with actually Hala and Kirby. That is actually a lot better. Move my name up there. These are our competitors, and yes, I took the liberty to write up the PSL. Yeah. Of any case, we have a very interesting set of teams right here. I think the levels or skill brackets here are pretty much almost even, so we can pretty much see anything of good teammates to, well, very silly plays. Sorry, I'm also trying to figure out some stuff here. And plus we're just waiting. And waiting some more. And we still wait. Okay, I want to see weird weapon comps. You know what, Storm? I completely agree with you. What's here? What is it? Turf War Flounder? Long range would be nice, but how about some short range? A lot of twists and turns, actually, with a lot of drops, a lot of hints, and a lot... Well, let's just say there's a lot to actually flank with. And as the first match comes up, ooh, I see an undercover umbrella. On. As our two teams actually go out, we have a Tanatech, a 96 Deco, a Hero Shot Replica, and an undercover umbrella. On High Tide, we have a Splatter Shot, Track-On, a Sploosh, and Gugas. Very interesting. As we follow Alien Go here, you can pretty much see they are trying to actually cover as much of the base on the other side, but gets taken down by Goldilocks, which is taken down by Goo. Toddler with the Gugas are actually trying to go up building, but decides not to. Probably a safe call right there. Going on that side is a little bit of a, how can I say this? A death sentence. Toddler is trying to sneak, gets found out. Toddler has a Booyah Bomb. Fires the Booyah Bomb at their feet. I wouldn't know how to save that. He's taken out by the Dev. And the Dev is also a Kraken. The Kraken runs out. Dev is trying their best to figure out their bearings. Trying to also get up a wall. But manages to actually get on top of one of the buildings and try and find out where to be. Remember, if you don't know where to be, always be on the enemy side. Ain't that wise? See, I knew I had a rhyme in me. Caller here actually takes down, but is taken down again. Jun here is trying their best to hold back their the enemy team, and it looks like it's happening right here over by their base. Goldilocks here are trying their best. To get everyone out of their side with the Trizuka. Gets taken down a little bit by the Ink Mine and has a problem with the Dev. The Dev is taken down by Goldilocks' team member of the Gugas. He managed to turn into an invisible octopus. But would that be enough to go inside their base and try their best? Goldilocks being taken out by a bomb Boohead. Boohead is trying to undo all the damage they have caused, and it looks like it is going to be called in 3, 2, 1. With the last second kill by Boohead. I think Scrapyard Squids. You have won this mode. Two good teams. As we wait for actually pretty much our rest of our brilliant people. To ready up. I'm also trying to fix a few things. There we go. We do have a switch out. Oh, someone erased my my PSL. I'm sad now. Looks like Andros has joined the battle. Oh, and looks like we're about ready to start. With this new addition to the High Tide Surfers, will the High Tide Surfers be able to battle it out once again on Splatzone's Mahi Mahi Resort? If you don't know what the PSL is, though, we are a semi-competitive but mostly fun-loving people who love Splatoon and a lot of memes. So if you're ever interested, please tell me, and I'll post everything. Explosures ×2. Oh no. As we wait for the dev and Shun. No, just Shun. Or Shane. I don't know how you really pronounce this. Silver is not good for actually pronouncing name. As we wait, it's Mahi Zones. It's gonna happen. You know what? I'm not blaming you that one. I can see that happening. Explorer is great for Mahi. I know it is. I know it is. Up. And we have teams. On Scrapyard, we have the Tantec Splatter Shot, Crack on Splat Roll, and an Explosure, and Dually Squelchers. On High Tide, we have a Custom Sea Jet, a Blobbler, a Sploosh, and a Golden Arrow Spray. Two very interesting. As we actually pretty much look over the map, we see it's pretty much half, but Scrapyard Squids did take it for about 3 seconds. Both the Rangers are coming out. Booyah Bomb does cover the zone. And the lead has swapped to the High Tide Surfers, but it's taken right back to the Scrapyard Squids. D-Man is taken down by Shun. But can they take the zone back? They can with the Explosure's help. Almost being tossed into the water there, C-Jet. Goldilocks being taken out by also 3 members of High Tide is down. 3 members by a bomb, I think. Andros does get taken down by Shun with the Dually Squelchers. Halfway time has actually occurred, therefore more spaces to actually commence. Zone has lost control. But can High Tide Surfers take it? They can, but they have a huge wall to overcome. They need 50 points on the thing. Can they secure it? As we can see here, the Golden Arrow Spray is taken out. Goldilocks is trying their best. The Dev is taken out by the Blobbler. And also, Boot is taken out by the Blobbler with a very short penalty, this blah blah can blah 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 blah. Did that make sense? No. Control has swapped again with a 78 points to a remaining of 40 for Scrapyard Squids. High will need to actually keep the control for a good solid minute. Booyah Bomb is coming out from Andros. Goes to the zone. Say blah blah blur 5 times fast. Blah blah blur. Blah blah blur. Blah blah blur. Blah blah blur. We have actually 2 rings and a wave breaker out. D-Man is trying their best, and that is a wipeout for the High Tide Surfers. They will need to really pick up the pace now. Boohead is taken down by Wench. Wench is now taken down by the Explosure. But can the Explosure be able to cover? Sorry, I lost my train of thought. We have a rainstorm coming out once again. Andros has the Booyah Bomb. And to answer your question, yes, they do have special charge up on that Aero Spray. More rain, more waves. I guess that's how you ride with the High Tide Surfers. As Andros here is trying their best to gain more and more special charge. They have a Booyah Bomb ready. They have a Kraken on the field. Andros goes for the Booyah Bomb. And is it possible enough to... And Andros is taken out, I think, by the rain. We have right here Andros trying to go back to their ledge. Gain pretty much actually have to get right off because of the tri-strikes. High Tide is trying their best. Trying their best to get the zone, but Scrapyard Squids is not letting them have it. Here comes actually with the crack on. Careful with the crack on it. It's a very sittable weapon. Sittable? I don't think that's a word. Anyway, Shun here is taking control here. Takes out D-Man and I do believe actually the Jet Sculptor. And that is a win for the Scrapyard Squids again. 5-0. Also, mostly because I do feel bad for actually not showing the logo for Scrapyard Squids, because I just got it now. How about this? A little detour. While we wait for the next match, we will be Tower Patrol Sturgeon Shipyard. There we go. The Scrapyard Squids. I do kind of like the logo. It is very cool. Very, well... very themey. So as we switch back to the game, I thought I would show that at least one time, since I don't particularly go back to those very often. We have a few substitutions right here. But who's coming in and who's coming out? No one knows for Tower Control Sturgeon Shipyard. I would like to see one thing. I have seen a lot of Dynamo Rollers. Hi Devins, how you doing? We're just talking at you, pretty much 2 teams battling it out. But I'm assuming you already knew that one. I would like to see a Dynamo Roller. Why? Because I'm crazy. At Crazy Silver's streams, I don't even know. I was trying to go for like a car salesman type of deal. Of any case, I would like to see Clash. No! Storm, no! Oh no! Storm, I have seen way too many clashes on my career of actually playing Splatoon. No! No clashes! Silver can't take clashes! Ugh. Looks like everyone is actually in the lobby for once. Well, always in the lobby. We haven't had a DC yet. But, of any case, who, what, where, and how, and why win? Well, we know where. It will be certain Scrapyard. These are the teams. Oh, okay. They're just switching. Okay, then. Oops, all E-players. Storm, you're horrible. But I love it. How about I raise you one better? Oops, all refluxes. Unless actually you're feeling going to the disco, then we can actually do oops all tri-stringers and pretty much have killer whales only. How about you play tabletop? Hi, Plick. How you doing, buddy? Unfortunately, no one's actually gonna be sent to the Shadow Realm today, but don't worry. Someone will be winning actually a tower control match. That's what happened to me in 3-2. Oh dear! Storm, I'm sorry to bring up a horrifying memories. Mostly. But, of any case, with 15 seconds, still waiting on actually a couple of the Scrapyard Squids. Never mind, one of the Scrapyard Squids. I got missile spam. It's going good, Plick! Two good teams! Scrapyard Squids is ahead by 5 points, but don't worry. I do believe the High Tide Surfers can actually pretty much wade back into first position very easily. I do not count the underdogs out just yet. Two teams battling out. We also got a blob. Oh no, that's a slosher. My apologies. We have a Tentatek, a ZF Charger, a Scrapyard, that's interesting, a 52, a Blob Wobbler, a Dead Golden Aerospray, a Flushing Machine, and a Dually Sculptures. As we can see here, Andros is trying to build the Booyah Bomb. The tower is at the first checkpoint, passes the first checkpoint. We do actually have actual Thomas Salvo ready, set, and fired. E-Man is actually taking out some people on top of that ledge. That choke point is very hard to get by, but gets flatted by a tri-strike. Shown here is trying their best to hang on to that tower, gets destroyed by the Booyah Bomb. Andros gets destroyed by Boomhead. And then gets destroyed actually by Goldilocks. As Goldilocks is trying to get that tower back, Paula here is running that tower like their life is depending on it. Strike strikes are coming out by the DNF Charger. Trying to get a very small window pit. Trying to get all the teams back off. Joni here is really riding that tower like there's no tomorrow, and it is a clean sweep. My word. 8-0. I do have to say, Scrapyard Squids, you've been practicing. As we look at all the competitors trying to decide what is going to be happening for Rainmaker Scorched Gorge. Somebody better get a Swiffer floor duster, or that was a sweep. Good one, Plick. Good one. I love it. The puns. I love them. But will actually that be enough to actually change? We got a Squiffer. What does that do for cleanup? Oh, Plick. Rainmaker Scorched Gorge. Looks like we have actually a few change-ups here. We have the Dev back in. Looks like we're about ready to go. But will this be enough for everyone to get up and get going? Do we need a Squiffer wet jet instead? I feel like they mopped the floor there. Oh, people, I love the puns. The puns are good. We're just waiting on actually one of the Scrapyard Squids. Enkyo is trying their best to decide what they'll be playing. I would love to see... How about something out of left field? How about a mini? Either one. It could be the mini or it could be the Zinni. Tenterbro, that's another good pick. Flick. Alright, we have a 10-tech splatter shot, Tri-Slasher Nouveau, a golden arrow spray, and a 52. We have a blob wobbler, hey, a mini! I was right. A crack-on flat roller, and another golden arrow spray for the high-tide surfers. As we have our competitors battling out in the middle. We have the Deb carrying the Rainmaker, but gets blasted over by the Scrapyard Squid base. Bluehead grabs the Rainmaker, makes it, gets two for a one shot. Is very close to that first checkpoint and slam dunk. Very interesting indeed. The golden arrow spray is moving slightly forward to get the Booyah Bomb off. Throws it right in the middle. Bluehead is carrying the Rainmaker. Wait, is throwing the opening gambit on the crack-on? Oh my god, there is! That's an interesting choice. If you don't know what opening gambit is, for the first 30 seconds of the match, you have slightly better mobility and ink efficiency, but it's only for the first 30 seconds of the match, unless you get killed very quickly. Ruhe is taken down by Andros and the crack-on Splat Roller. High-Tide Servers does have the Rainmaker. They get to the very first checkpoint, but that's not enough to make it done. But fortunately, they have a wipeout. The Scrapyard Squids can easily now break that Rainmaker or even hold it right now. Everyone's grabbing sodas. But can we actually have everyone here trying to actually pretty much get to the base? Booyah Bomb does take out Hala. And Bluehead is taken out. Rainmaker is dropped over in the High-Tide Surfer's base. The Dev is trying their best to break the Rainmaker barrier. The Rainmaker barrier is broken. And is carrying by Ankyo. gained actually 2 shots to Toddler and Goldilocks, but then drops it and a wipeout. I think the very first wipeout on the Scrapyard Squids. As we reach actually over to the map, we see everything is going awry. My word. Enkyo is trying their best to try and get that Rainmaker to be fallen. Does get a shot off of Toddler, the Blobbler, and also Goldilocks and the Mini. Those fizzy bombs are really actually helping them. Rainmaker is dropped. Half the team for High Tide Surfers is down. This is actually Scrapyard Squid's moment to actually grab that Rainmaker and either hold it or trying to get a little bit more farther in to 31 points. We're not counting actually High Tide Surfers out just yet. Killer Whale is off, takes out the Blobbler Toddler. Goldilocks does go down to Dev and Boohead. The Dev take out E-Man with an arrow spray, something you don't see very often or say very often. Rainmaker barrier is... I could have sworn Dev actually tried to pick it up. I guess not. The hammer comes up, Goldilocks grabs the Rainmaker, but then... That's weird. Is there lag? I hope not. That's a little weird. Boohead does take out Andros with the Rainmaker barrier. Grabs the Rainmaker, not before actually dying to actually Toddler, who actually gets actually a pick from Boohead. Enkyo is trying their best to get to the Rainmaker barrier and slams Dunk. Ooh. That is 11 for the Scrapyard Squids. GG to both of these teams, but I think, even though they are the winners, we still gotta go through Clan Blitz. We want to see actually pretty much more stats from all these players. As we actually take a look at everything around us. I say one thing. And apparently we do. We have actually some change up of the teams. Mean Comp, go. Alright, Stormy, since you actually the one who mentioned it, who do you want? What kind of weapons do you want to do? Do you want to see bumper brushes? All subs. I personally, if we were doing a mean comp for this, I would like to see all Splatoon stampers. Would you imagine zip casting everywhere? Splash wall fight. Oh god. Looks like we're ready. All teams are set on Grindwater Clan Blitz. I always like to say Grindwater is a flattened version of Moray Towers. And thank goodness it's not in this game. All fizzy bombs. Oh no. That will be a very interesting way to fight. Everyone having either the Tri-Slosher Nouveau or a sloshing machine. Oh boy, that'll be what of the weapons actually has a fizzy bomb? I know I'm missing a few here. I'm actually curious. As the game starts. Are we gonna see some fizzy sprinklers only? Oh no. Luna? Two teams battling out. Well, it looks like we're not getting our meme comps. But what we are getting is some Splatoolies. 96 Deco, a Custom Junior, and a Blob Wobbler. On the other side, we have a Solution Mag, Dark Tetradoolies, a Blob Wobbler, and an Octobrush. Hey, I'm getting my zip at least. Death Hitter is trying their best. Gets 2 for the price of 1. Almost the whole entire team of High Tide Surfers is taken out. Boohead is carrying a Super Slam over to the base, getting actually pretty much assistance by Ankyo. He does not get their ball in, but someone else does throw it in. That is a wipeout on the Scrapyard Squids. That choke point is very limited, but that goal side is very close. Well played, there's your wall. As you can see here, D-Man is trying their best to paint around them and make sure no one's around. Andros does have a ball. I don't quite know what they're doing here. Getting shot and pretty much being taken down by 96 Scout Deco. And Go throws the wall, make sure no one grabs that ball. The Dev is going after D-Man. Anko is also going after D-Man, trying to pinpoint everyone's location. That Rain is making the move. D-Man here is trying to take out Hala with a Blob Wobbler, but the Dev takes out them and also has a ball. Dev is getting taken out by a Reach Slider. Goldilocks is trying their best. Anko has a power clam, but so many bubbles everywhere. So many bubbles. 2 power clams, 1 for each team. Boohead is taken down, but so is Andros. 5.96 out. D-Man does grab their power clam, but I do believe takes out the Dev. Has an opposite way to actually gain fast, but of course it's not getting past a Bracken. That ball is just gonna sit there until it despawns, I do believe. All members of Scrapyard Squids are working together. See how their other base is working. Looks like everyone's trying their best. That ball is disappearing. Oh, or not. Anko is actually using that wall perfectly. He's actually trying to get through ways. And Hammer does take out Hala, but is also taken down by Ankyo. I demand fighting. As we see Goldilocks trying to build a power clam to Seeds. But so far, the only people who have scored here is the High Tide Surfers. Boothead is riding on a crab, but for how much? Not much longer. Such a hard combat. Love it. Even more clams are in, and the Scrapyard Squids is trying to get that point down. Mortal Kombat Squid Edition. That'll be interesting. Anko is running for their lives from the hammer. Goldilocks has the power clam, but doesn't quite know where to go. They do have a leaf slider in. I do believe they're trying to get the best optimal positioning. Wavebreaker is out. The Dev just walks into their base. Throws in a clam. I have had that happen to me so many times. They are down to the past the halfway point with 10 seconds on the clock. If they can throw in a few more clams and extend that clock time, which they do, this will be game. And I do have to say, Scrapyard Squids, congratulations. You have 14 points. High Tide Surfers, do not wail over the situation. I know your next battle will be awesome. Scrapyard Squids, very nice job. So we see everyone here. We're in all actually symmetry. We have actually our 2 teams, and unfortunately that'll be it for that. They got Wally on their team. Ah, good one. Unfortunately for me, this will be the it. And I shall see you all next time. To remember to stay unique. As multiplayer modes has been need to be updated. See you later.